Welcome to Walkers in August Yoga. This is a grounding flow, a rooted flow, focusing on our root chakra and finding a grounding in our life on and off the mat so that we may grow. Begin by finding a seat. You can be propped up on a meditation pillow or a block so that you're able to sit comfortably and your spine can grow long. Take a moment to get settled in, arranging your ankles. Maybe you leave a little space in between. Placing your palms on your knees and rolling your shoulders up and back. Shoulders gently tucked back, chest forward, slight tuck of the tailbone and tuck of the chin, lengthening the spine. All of these cues are to get you settled in your seat, and it's more important to feel at ease and focused than it is to be stressed or stern. We want to have that calm focus. Make any adjustments you need to help you arrive to your seat. Let's begin with some mindful breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, feel belly and chest. And releasing through the mouth. One more breath on your own, knowing that you can tap into this mindful breathing wherever you are throughout your day. And as you continue breathing, I ask that you acknowledge a couple things today that have given you some challenge. Maybe some traffic that you were in, a bad dream, some work stress, or an interaction. And acknowledge the energy that those events took from you. Now rest assured that your yoga practice is a way to give yourself that energy back, to replenish your energy that you spend out in the world throughout your day, to refill yourself so that you can regain your grounding in life. Pausing so that you can grow stronger in your relationships and interactions, including your relationship with yourself. Let's begin our pranayama breathing technique for this week. This week we will breathe Ujjayi breath or victorious breath. You may be familiar with this from your Ashtanga practice. Ujjayi breath is nasal breathing in and out through your nose. And what makes it unique is during your exhale, have your throat slightly constricted so that you can control your exhale, and you'll hear that soft ocean wave sound. Almost like the hiss of an ocean, or when you're blowing into a mirror to create steam, that sound with your mouth closed. Breathing this way allows yourself to hear the exhale, reminding you to come back to your breath, and allows you to control the length of your inhales and exhales. Whenever we constrict our exhales, that lengthening helps to calm us down. Let's try some Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. Breathe in through your nose, filling belly and chest. Constrict your throat. Breathe out through your nose. One more time, in through your nose and out through your nose. Continue a few more Ujjayi breaths on your own and see if you can feel yourself settling in, rooting down, and activated that calm focus. creating internal heat for your practice. And if you'd like, you can continue Ujjayi breath throughout your physical yoga practice, or you can let it go and resume breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Your choice. Always something that you can return to. With our hands down on our knees, let's take a couple stretches for neck and shoulders. First, bringing neck down to chest, and then rocking ear from side to side. Feeling an opening in the opposite side of our neck, the lengthening. And noticing how your neck is feeling from one side to another. If you have a little crick in your neck or you feel a little tension, you can back off. We don't need to push through that, and acknowledge where that tension is. If it's comfortable for you, you can gently send your head around in a circle with care. This is a great exercise that you can do in the car or at your desk. Bringing mobility to your neck. Beautiful. With chin tucked, let's now lift our head, and if it's comfortable for you, neck can look back. This is something that we do in some of our poses, like reverse tabletop. It's always an option, bringing chin back to chest, and never a requirement. And also remember that whenever you move your neck, your eyes will always go farther. For example, when your head is back, your eyes can look up and over, and they go farther than your neck to protect your neutral neck and to find full expression for your posture. From here, let's take a gentle twist, inhaling our arms up to the sky and twisting over to the side. That opposite sit bone will lift, your hips are a bowl, and we're not yanking or pulling here, we're simply feeling the stretch starting in our lower back, working up our spine, shoulders, neck, and then the eyes look the farthest. Big inhale, and exhale, maybe you can go just another inch farther. Inhale, and then release back to center. Finding your neutral seat again. Inhale, arms up to the sky, gaze follows. Exhale, twisting to the opposite side, using your hand on your knee to move you around without yanking. Awareness of that opposite sit bone lifting and gazing over your shoulder. Eyes are farther than the twist of your neck. Big inhale. Exhale, see if you can go an inch farther. Inhale and exhale, release back to center. Let's take some cat-cows from here. Inhaling, your chest comes forward. Exhaling, shoulders come up, rounding spine. Inhale, chest forward, gaze slightly up. Exhale, tuck chin, gaze down. Inhale like a cow. Exhale, cat. Nice. Couple more on your own. Getting a sense of how you're feeling today. And you can even do some barrel rolls with your chest, moving your hips from side to side here. Shoulder rolls forward and back, waking up your spine and shoulders. Alerting your body that it's time to move. Let's stretch our shoulders, arm across your body, gazing over opposite shoulder, keeping in mind the techniques that we did for our twist. And release, arms come wide. Opposite arm over, gazing over opposite shoulder. Nice. Really breathing into those twists. And release, placing your arms behind you, leaning back, aware of any props that you might be on. And you can gaze up and back if that's comfortable for your neck. Continuing to breathe, and then release, cradling your neck, and then finally coming to neutral. Let's reach our hands forward, almost like we are in a seated child's pose, top of the chin. This way, translating a lot of postures that we do in our tabletop to our seat. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin and rise up to seat. Let's stretch out our wrists, clasping your palms together in prayer and moving those prayer fingers forward and backward, using the weight and mobility of our hands to awaken our wrists in a circle, backward and forward, up and down, versatile prayer hands. And then clasping your fingers, moving the system of your wrists in a circle. Waking up your wrists is excellent for our chaturangas and our balancing postures. Opposite direction and opposite grip. Some techniques that you can definitely bring into your work week, to the desk or car. Some things to keep in mind when you just need to bring a little movement to your body. Nice. Any other wiggles that you would like to do? Preparing yourself for our flow. Mindfully putting any props to the side, we'll come to a child's pose at the back of our mat with knees together. Knees can be touching or close to touching. We're all built differently in our hips. And then hands can come forward initially, but then let's sweep them backward, holding onto your feet if that's accessible, and forehead comes down on the mat. So here we are, tucked into a little ball, almost like a little seed, coming into our grounded flow. Remembering that building a foundation starts small and grows from there. See if you can make yourself a little bit smaller, tucking into your tiny ball shape, hugging in, tuck of the navel, tuck of the chin, forehead pressed against the mat or a block. Inhales and exhales. On your next inhale, hands come down, coming up into a tabletop position. Finding our alignment with wrists below shoulders, knees below hips. Let's come into some cat-cows from tabletop. Inhaling front cat, chest comes through. Maybe wiggle your tail from side to side. Exhale, cow. Sorry. Inhale, this was a cow. Exhale, this was a cat. Getting our animals straight here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then finding some movement in your wrists. Maybe fingers go from side to side. Fingers pointing to the outside of your mat, which allows you to move from side to side and using your body weight to wake up your palms and wrists here. And not pushing yourself or straining yourself, gaining that body awareness. When is it too much? When am I at my edge? Finding a stretch here. Returning to our cows and our cats, and then moving hips in a circle. These are sometimes called barrel rolls, to the right and to the left. And any other movements that feel good for you in your tabletop. This is a great time to gain mobility and play. Waking up your spine and paying attention to how your body's feeling today. Eventually coming back into your neutral tabletop, and then we'll lower down onto our belly with our arms outstretched before us. Forehead is making its way toward the mat. Arms are stretched out long, feet are stretched out long. And see if you can grow even longer and taller here. Really flattening yourself against the ground. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Next inhale, lift up your chest, arms, almost like we're doing a Superman. And then exhale, sweeping your arms behind you in a locust. Arms come forward and release back down. We'll do 5 of these. Inhale, lift chest and arms. Exhale, hands behind you. Feet can lift too if that feels good. Arms and feet. Stretch out and we release back down. Inhale up, exhale, arms sweep back, chest forward. Arms forward, release down. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, arms sweep behind. Arms Arms forward and down. Let's do one more together. Inhale, chest lifts, arms lift. Hands come behind you, clasping if that's comfortable for you. Shoulder blades rolling back. Full expression, lift of chest, lift of feet. Exhale, release down, hands forward again. Nice, some abs to wake us up there. Hands come on either side of your chest, pressing up through tabletop and then back down to child's pose. Taking a beat in child's pose here to regain your breath. And coming back into that intention of being grounded and rooted. Next, inhale, rising up through tabletop, tucking toes and coming into plank posture. In plank posture, the alignment of our wrists below our shoulders. Looking back, seeing our feet on the ground and coming into that flat plank position. So our seat isn't lifted like in down dog, we have more of a flat posture. Holding steady here. Then let's drop knees. Lower down, drop chest to the mat, shoulders forward, elbows behind. Inhale, press up for up dog. Exhale into child's pose. Pausing here to catch our breath. On your next inhale, up through tabletop. Tuck toes, coming into plank posture once again. And we'll move into side plank, shifting weight to the left. Right foot comes up and over the left. We open up the right arm. Side plank. Big inhale, full expression. Exhale, right hand comes back down. We're back in plank posture. Shifting weight to the right side. Left foot comes up and over. Left arm lifts. Gaze up toward the left hand. Side plank. Inhale, full expression. Exhale, left hand comes back down, plank posture, lower knees, lower chest. Back on our belly. Let's do a shoulder stretch together, arms out to a T. Shifting weight toward our left side, we plant our right hand and allow our right foot to come up and over in a shoulder stretch. Take stock of where you are here. Your head should be relaxed, either on the mat or a prop. Right hand is on your mat. Left arm is straight behind you and out of vision. Your left leg is long and that right foot is up and over, resting either on your leg, a prop, or the floor. Borrowing this pose from Yin Yoga, we'll stay here for just a little bit longer, getting the benefits of a shoulder stretch. See if you can release down into the posture, not holding on to anything, really allowing yourself to ground down. Find your final expression. Maybe you go a little bit farther or snuggle in so you're just a bit more comfortable. Big inhale, and then exhale back onto your belly, arms out to a T. Trying to get flat and rooted on the ground once again. Both hands are extended, palms down. And then switching to the other side, placing your left hand on the mat by your chest, and shifting your weight over to the right side. Left leg comes up and over, finding a restful position for your head, either on the mat or a block. Shoulder stretch on the opposite side. Think about what it means for you to release, to let go of tension and to surrender. Full expression here. Maybe you go just a little bit farther or find yourself a bit more comfortable in the shoulder stretch. Big inhale, and then exhale, release back onto your belly. Planting your hands on either side of your chest, Rising up through tabletop, back to child's pose. Inhales and exhales. Listening to the sound of your exhales to come back to your breathing and ground you. On your next inhale, lifting up, lifting chest, and we will thread the needle. Shifting weight forward, almost in a tabletop. Shifting weight to the left side. Inhale, your right arm like a wing out to the side. And exhale, right arm comes through, threading the needle, shoulder down on the mat, head on the mat, or a block. Left arm can stay on the mat or come up and over. Settling in here like we did in our shoulder stretch. These are complementary stretches. Threading the needle and shoulder stretch, getting mobility in our shoulders. And releasing into the posture, again like yin yoga, staying here for a bit longer. We're not holding tension. But with every breath, getting a little bit more comfortable. Full expression here. Big inhale, and then exhale, planting your left hand so that your right arm can come up and release down. Wiggling hips back into place, finding neutral, and we'll repeat on the other side, noticing the difference in each side of our body. Inhale, left arm out to the side, gaze follows. Exhale, threading the needle, placing the left shoulder and the head down on the mat. Maybe head is supported by a block. Right hand can be on the mat or up and over. Threading the needle on the opposite side. Coming back to release, surrender, and ground. There's nothing that you need to do here, but find yourself a little bit more comfortable. Or maybe finding comfort in the uncomfortable. This can be hard for some people to stay in the same spot for a little bit longer. Big inhale, full expression. Exhale, placing your right hand down. Left arm comes all the way up and back down. From here, let's tuck our toes and come into a Malasana squat or a yogi squat toward the back of our mat. Feet can be planted or your heels can be lifted, up to you and how your hips are aligned today. Hands can be on the mat, up on blocks, or in prayer. Paying attention to our root, what grounds us, and maybe feeling a little lift here, a little spring, engaging our abs, lifting our chest. Big inhale, exhale, planting your hands, hands shift forward, and settle your feet behind you in a down dog. First down dog of the practice. Hands are moving forward, feet are pressing backward, heels are coming toward the ground. Tuck of navel, tuck of chin. Counting your breaths here. Finding 3 to 5 quality breaths. Big inhale, exhale, step or jump feet to hands. Inhale, straighten spine. Exhale, tuck your chin and rise up slowly. Hands can come up along the legs, coming into a standing posture. posture. Beautiful. Finding our equal standing posture, feet planted. Slight bend and bounce in the knee. Gentle tuck of navel, tuck of tail. Shoulders up and back and palms forward. Your root chakra is one of the 7 main chakras at the base of the spine, symbolized by the color red or a deep pink. The root chakra is what helps provide grounding. Makes us feel at home and safe so that we're able to survive. When we're grounded, we're able to feel that our survival instincts are met, that we can let down our guard a little bit and find our foundation. Imagine a time when you felt safe, either in your own life or something that you bring together in your imagination, when you feel safe and warm and grounded and at home. Allow that feeling to sink into you with each breath. Until it fills your entire body. I invite you to come into an intention for your practice. And one that I will offer is, I am rooted so I may grow. We are never stuck. Rooting helps us to grow and gives us the freedom to thrive. I am rooted so I may grow. Together, let's begin our flow. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, folding forward, reaching fingers to toes, bending your knees generously so chest can come onto your thighs. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, crown to the ground, Pada Gustasana. Pulling up with your fingers as you're pressing down with your feet. Breathing deeply. Inhale, lift chest. Place your hands underneath your feet, maybe one at a time, so that the palms of your hands are touching the bottom of your feet. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, settle down, folding. You can still keep that generous bend in the knee, so your chest is folded onto your thigh. Breathing deeply, Pada Astasana. Inhale, exhale, with care, release your hands, maybe one at a time. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, plant hands and step or jump back to plank, lowering down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedaling out your feet in down dog, each heel coming toward the ground. Waking up your hamstrings and hips. Pressing forward and down with your hands.